Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel. This is Indigo Intuition, and today I'm here to do a general love reading for you based around something called the Yoni spread. Today I'm going to be using a deck called the Sun and Moon Tarot, and I'm just so honored and privileged to be here to serve as a conduit between you and the spirit world, to bring forward a message that has meaning, that has insight, that is filled with inspiration and optimism to the end of your love life. And it's a small spread, meaning there are 3 cards, and we're going to clarify with using the Gilded Tarot. I'd just like to get a little more information, and then we'll summarize the reading with some oracle cards as I feel led to choose. But really what we're looking at right now is looking at your love life, your situationship, your relationship, your companionship, your partnership, whatever style relationship that you have. I'm putting it out there into the universe that this is, clearly as a general reading, not going to be a one-size-fits-all, but it's always my intention that you would be able to find something here, even if it's just one thing that helps change your perception, your perspective on things, one thing that can help you move the needle a little bit more forward in your life tomorrow than it was today, then I've done my job. I will say that I am a certified professional life coach as well as a spiritual coach, and have been doing this work for quite some time. I'm new to the YouTube generation here, so I do appreciate your patience as I settle in and come up with a routine that works well for me and for the community that decides to come along and grow and follow me. So we're going to talk about the situation as it really exists, beyond just like looking beyond a little bit beyond the surface of your relationship. We're just going to go under there and under a level, under a layer, and see what's really popping with that. And if there's any concerns, or maybe things are better than you think and you're a little bit unsure about your person, or the other way around. Then we'll also look at the course of action that Spirit suggests, as well as the anticipated outcome. Remembering always that we have a free will, so often there's a way something can go, and because of our decisions or our stinky attitude or whatever the case may be, we sometimes don't get what we want because of sabotage. So it's really important that we hone in to understand that some people take using the tarot as almost a joke, and it's all entertainment, and it can be so. I don't think any of us should ever be so addicted to listening to any tarot reader more than listening to our higher selves. And so that's my goal as a person who's here as a light worker, to help bring forth healing and love and light and opportunity for you to think of things another way so that you can actually grow, or to take a left, when you thought for sure you were going to take a right. That's the cool thing, is that because of our choices, we can write our own story. The first card that just basically was going to fall out of my hands was the 9 of Cups. What a beautiful energy. A time of fulfillment, a time of happiness, a time of, the foundation in the relationship that you have with your person. Definitely at least started out that way. What also fell out, though, is the 5 of Pentacles, which seems to look like a lot more of a card filled with worry. So maybe at the moment things are not, maybe things are not feeling as great as they once did. I don't get overly concerned when I see the 5 of Pentacles, but in this card, in this depiction, the person definitely looks, oh, for goodness sake, the person definitely looks sorry, and the other person looks dunsky. And what fell out there after that is the Death card. So, well, the Death card doesn't really scare me per se, but it does mean the end of something. It does mean beauty for ashes, where, the phoenix rises from the ashes, beautiful, and, ready to reincarnate once more. So overall, you have that, and then you have this, and then you have the 6 of Pentacles underneath the deck. Let me see what there is there. Yeah, you have Nine of Swords there. It's not really a part of this, but there's a little, quite a level of anguish around something that otherwise started out really strong and really nice and really powerful and really fun and really carefree and happy and healthy and abundant. So I don't know if this is resonating with anyone. I'm sure it's resonating with someone, because I'm not over here making this stuff up. I'm here for the Virgo right now. That's who we're talking about. That's who we're tapping into, the Virgos, or any cross watchers that may be coming to visit. If you're here, even just spectating, I'm sure there might be something in here that would hit the know in you of truth. So let's get a little bit more information. Why, if something started out so amazingly wonderful, are we in the Five of Pentacles energy, which is definitely that more of worry and despair and discord, to top it off with the Death card? The Death can mean new life, but how do we know what's going on right now? Is there going to be a rebirth in this situation? Is there going to be a renewal? Or is it quitting time? I guess that's really the question that I have right now. You have the Six of Pentacles as your underlining energy, which is definitely a card of success, success, not a card of failure. So overall, that tells us that the potential for the relationship is still clearly there. Something brought the two of you together to begin with. And, you hit it off for some reason. So maybe there was some kind of a lack of communication. Maybe there was a misunderstanding, maybe, I don't know. When I'm looking at that card, it almost makes me feel like maybe someone from the past in either one of the respective parties' relationship kind of tried to creep in, and maybe there was a mistake made as a result of that. And as I'm saying that, the Six of Swords energy just pops out. So I'm going to lay that there because I was just speaking to that card. And there's some kind of misunderstanding going on around that, and someone's ready to get the hell out. Or it could be that person who's trying to pluck at your person walked away and is trying to circle back. Whatever the case may be, the fact that card has the full moon in it and tomorrow's the full moon, maybe that answer will come through for you sooner than later. This card just flipped out, which is, since we're still speaking to that energy, the Four of Swords. The stick a fork in me, I'm done card. So, only you know your story. I can interpret this energy by saying whatever's going on in the present moment is definitely something that is heavily burdensome to both parties. I don't know if this person that, your person is dealing with or talking to has dark hair, maybe around the age of 38, maybe all the way down to 28. People don't really look exactly their age these days. But what I do like about the Four of Swords energy around this is it is a card of healing, and to tie to the Five of Pentacles, I would say, if a person really didn't still want to be with their lover, they would run the hell out of that place. But this person is, still there because they really want it to work, Virgo. So I don't know if you did this or somebody else did this or who did what. But I can say that when someone is completely done, they're not going to be laying there next to your feet. That's for damn sure. And I know that's going to make sense to someone. So when you look at it that way, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of sorrow. There's a lot of, I don't even know where to go from here. Like, what in the world do I do? But what I do see is the person's still there. Okay? Now, let's clarify, as a result of that we're still up there in that top energy, let us clarify the Death card and find out a little bit more about what Where is the situation heading? What is the outcome to be expected as a result of this tumultuous time that my Virgos are in? What is the result? Please clarify further the Death card. What is the true essence of its meaning in this circumstance? Well, okay. Love. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune. This can go either way, guys. Really, it can. It really can go either way. But I do know from the ashes, like I said from the beginning, as the phoenix rises up to something new, to something better. And that could very well mean, I don't really see, strong indicators through the major arcana like any particular sign. I mean, the signs are here, the Scorpio card is here, the water sign is here. We know all the signs. I'm not really harping on that right now. Oh, you know what? For sure. Oh yeah, look. You've got the Fool card, which indicates a new beginning. Judgment, which indicates, the score is going to be settled. Guys, have no fear for that. And in the end, it's going to be up to you what you decide. Okay? Now, yeah, look at this. The Two of Wands underneath. Decisions. And there, the Hermit card. It's okay to go within. It's okay to step back, take the time that you need to decide what's going to be best for you. Okay? I just want to look at this a little bit more just to make sure there isn't anything that I'm missing. I got to tell you guys, I've been doing readings all day, and this is a challenging one for sure. I don't really know if any of you here are dealing with an Aries. The Aries reading was a little bit, a little bit in your face all the same. I'm so sorry that you don't feel happy like you once did. And that you're in such distress, as a result of someone's shitty actions. I want us to remember though, hurt people. Okay? And regardless of all that, why is that in there? Space clearance. I'll read that in a second. I don't even know why that was in there, so that must be obvious that it needs to be said. This is from the Wisdom of Tao. Actually, I'll read it now. Space clearance. Ready? The appearance of this card is a serious sign that space clearance is immediately needed. Environmental space or personal space, or both, could be affected. What I would say to this, guys, is, protect yourself. And I don't mean that in a creepy way, like any fearful way, but you got to protect your energy. Okay? It's okay. What I was just saying before that came out is it's okay to step back for a minute. If your person is really your person, they're not going anywhere. Okay? There's no reason that you have to cling. There's no reason that you have to rush your healing process. Let the inferno of the flames, kind of burn up all the things in the relationship that you have had that are not serving you. Just go up in flames so that there's a possibility of a true new love, whether it be the person that you've been dealing with all along and you want to give it another go, or you just kick up your heels and say, to heck with it, I'm out of here. I'm going to use my better judgment. I have, good judgment and discernment over this, which is why I'm going to walk away and I'm going to see what else is out there for me. You can really slice and dice this a thousand ways, especially when you're looking into something for the masses. And I know you know that, Virgo. I know, Virgo, you are very thorough people. You're very analytical. You stack all the boxes up straight, you cross all your T's, you dot all your I's, and you're definitely a sign that I like on my team, that's for sure. And one of my favorite relationships that I ever had was with a Virgo, and one of my best friends is a Virgo. And so, anyway, let's get 2 chakra cards here for my Virgos, just to help, help ground, help encourage the message further. Any supporting cards here. You have determination. And this just tells me, well, I just said it. I just said what a Virgo is. What a Virgo is what a Virgo does. Whatever you set your mind on, you can have. Have it your way. Continue to be determined for the things that you want and that you know that you deserve, and don't settle. Meditation, which really aligns very well with going inward, like the Hermit card suggests. Do you for a minute right now. And finally, nurturing. For one thing, you'll hear me say this a million times, it's so important that you learn to give it to yourself first always. Nurture yourself. Love yourself first. Take care of yourself and become the person that you want to marry, that you want to marry yourself to. I know there's not many non-traditional ways of celebrating relationship, but become the person that you know that you deserve to be loved as. Because the minute you do that, and as you arrive at that, that's what you're going to attract. And that's facts. You can create the life that you want, I look at this card too, and I see the little baby lion with the mommy lion. And it tells me also, sometimes you have to go back for a minute to go forward, not to be stuck in the past, but if there's something about your inner child that needs to be nurtured or healed, now is the time to ask Spirit through meditation, and to be determined to bring those changes forth in your life to really help you evolve and level up into the next best level of yourself that you can be, so that you can have fulfillment in the relationship that you currently are in, or confidence enough to chop it and move forward to something that's going to be much more suitable for you. I really love doing this work, guys, with all my heart. I do it because I really do care about the human condition, and I really do believe in the power of the tarot and how it can truly help bring fresh new energy and healing possibilities into a person's life. So I hope you receive this message with the love in which it's being spent, and that you'll come back and visit me again as I continue to personal power, to power up and bring forward with authority the messages that our source would have for you. Love and light to you, and I hope to see you again. Namaste.